Hey guys, this is Zach Cummings, UFC welterweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight. Check out Hungover Hand Right.
This is Hungover Hand Right, and this is the UFC Fight Night Tuivasa versus Tybura preview show.
Old
and
time.
you know,
I like that poster.
honestly, aside, yeah, it's cool. Aside from the kind of typical bottom of the ranking heavyweight main event, this card's actually okay. Like, there's some interesting fights on here at least. Unfortunately, probably the best fight on the card, Thiago Moises versus Brad Riddell, is off, or at least Brad Riddell won't be there. Moises gets a short notice replacement, but 6-fight main card, so we're not going to give you a low-key banger on this one.
This card is like a bunch of no names, but they're all killers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I had to name a low-key banger, maybe Mike Davis and Natan Levy. Mike Davis, good striker, I like him. You guys ready for the main card?
Nope.
And this is in Tapology order, so if we're wrong on the order, that's why. First up, Gerald Meerschaert versus Bryan Barberena. Gerald GM3 Meerschaert, 35-17, coming off 2 losses in a row. Fighting out of Milwaukee, 36 years old, 6 feet 1 inches tall. Bryan Bam Bam Barberena, 18-11, coming off of 3 losses in a row. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, 34 years old, 6 feet tall. I was kind of surprised that these two have never fought each other.
Yeah.
They've been in the UFC 100 years.
Fought everyone else.
Yeah. This one's really close for me, so
Same.
I want to hear your guys' thoughts.
Well, Meerschaert has shown that he can just get absolutely killed by one punch.
Yep.
And he can just die. And Barberena's a lot tougher and can take all of the punches, but that's not a good thing either. So I don't know, man. When push comes to shove, I'm taking Barberena in this, but I could see it going both ways. I don't know why everyone's so heavy on Meerschaert. I'll tell you that. Those percentages are ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, Sean.
I'm gonna go with Bam Bam because he's got power, he can crack, and he's tough. Meerschaert tends to let his chin get knocked the hell off. So, sure, he's pretty good, grappler and all that stuff, but
He needs to stay off the ground.
he needs to
For sure.
avoid punches at all costs.
Yeah, the thing is that GM3 has 27 submission wins, but he's been subbed 8 times too. Like,
Yeah.
which
27 subs. That's a
lot, but
That's
like
crazy.
he's been subbed in the UFC.
7.
I guess
right?
just once actually.
Oh, just once.
No, oh yeah, one time in the UFC. Yeah, so I guess.
Hell yeah.
But like, I feel like in this one, the pick should be Gerald Meerschaert based on the size difference. Barberena last fight against Muradov, which Muradov is a much better athlete than Gerald Meerschaert, but taller than Barberena, and Barberena just could not reach him. Like, he was just missing with everything.
He's shorter and stocky in that its reach, it seems.
And tiny little arms, but so it's
Bad
like
bod. It's
GM3 should be the pick here, but it's like I just don't think I can get there with him because he's fucking half asleep in there all the time.
right.
There's no like sense of urgency ever.
Yeah, kind of going through the motions kind of guy.
And both guys have fucking piss poor takedown D, but
Meerschaert's also got like over 50 fights. I mean, he's getting up there, dude.
I don't know if I can see Meerschaert really being able to even take Barberena down because he's just not a great wrestler. When he gets subs by like weird, like he gets taken down,
Right.
something quick or weird exchanges. So I do think Barberena is going to have a hard time reaching GM3, but just because of the size difference. But
He'll
it's
get
just
eventually.
it just takes one
Exactly.
for GM3 to go down.
Oh yeah, and
All right, so Bam Bam.
Yeah, odds. Wow,
really,
minus 194.
Don't agree.
Meerschaert
Don't agree with that.
plus 169. Barberena.
money coming in on Meerschaert. Like,
I guess take that bet, but
that's tough. I mean, I think if this was a straight up betting show, I would be saying, hey,
I would throw some money on
throw some on Barberena. Tapology's kind of crazy too. 541 votes, 82%. Meerschaert, 83 by sub. Barberena been subbed a bunch, 3 times.
Yeah,
Twice in the UFC.
he's even subbed one
two,
more time.
2 out of 3 times in
Meerschaert.
the last 3 fights.
You
Yeah,
just need to stay off the ground.
yeah,
dude.
but RDA and Gunner. I mean,
I mean, come on,
that's
2
different.
specialists right there.
I don't know. I really don't think. I think they're going to strike. I don't think
So,
GM3 is going to be able to take him
Look
down.
at that dad bod, dude. Tell
Bam
you
Bam
what,
for beating Robbie
big
Lawler.
old smiley face.
He lost it. Oh,
No,
he
I'm
did
saying
beat him.
I haven't forgiven for beating him.
I forgot about that.
Isn't that crazy?
He was losing his ass off though.
Yeah, that's what sucks. Because I think there was controversy. Like, they should have stopped the fight at one point
Standing
for Bam Bam,
TKO.
but
Fucked up.
because he was fucked up and it didn't. I don't. It was so wild.
That's one of those situations where the ref knows that's Bam Bam. Like,
yeah.
he gets hurt a lot,
Mhm.
so
That's
I'm not going to stop it.
It's a feather in your cap to have a win over Matt Brown and Robbie Lawler, though.
Yeah. Oh, the Matt Brown one, he should have lost.
Yeah.
That's
Split.
the one where
Split.
that was controversial.
hmm
That was. Oh, I was mad at that one. He should have
Yeah.
lost that one.
Robbie just didn't show up that night.
I thought
He beat
Matt
him
won
the other night.
That fight.
I think I'm gonna go Barberena, but I'm gonna go decision. I think
Agreed.
GM3. I mean, his defense is dangerous because it consists of just pulling his
Mm-hmm.
back. But again, Barberena just has such a hard time reaching these guys, and everything's an overhand with him too. So it's like just
I
swings.
think the
and
key to victory for Barberena is he's just gonna have to back Meerschaert up against the fence and haymaker the piss out of
yeah,
him.
go to the body too because
Yeah.
you gotta get
Best.
his hands to drop. I
Decision invest for sure.
I think Barberena, he's not going to do this, but he should be like a little more technical than he normally is. Like
Yeah, no,
down punches down the middle, and
No,
like,
I'm
he's
but he's not
I'm
going
gonna
to.
stand in front of you and just throw these,
gonna eat 100 shots.
And I think they're both.
weapons.
Are they both southpaws? I think that
Meerschaert is.
the outside low kick for Barberena. Yeah, southpaw v southpaw. I think that kicking him in the leg would help too. All right, so what method?
Bam Bam's gonna knock him out.
I think so. Decision.
Mhm.
Anything else there?
Nah.
Next one, another interesting one. I mean, kind of lower level women's fighters, but I think stylistically interesting. Pannie Kianzad versus Macy Chiasson 2. Pannie Bonsai Kianzad. It's a mouthful. 16-7, coming off a decision loss to Caitlin Vieira. From Sweden, but fighting out of Denmark. 32 years old, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Macy Chiasson, 8-3, coming off a up kick to the liver loss to Renee Aldana.
That was dirty.
Fighting out of Dallas, 32 years old, 5 feet 11. She's 5 feet 11. She's fucking tall.
As fuck. 72-inch reach too.
And
I'm picking her.
I was kind of like,
Only 3 losses.
I was kind of like, when I started watching tape, I was like, before I was like, I think Pannie's just a better striker than her. But then I watched Chiasson and I'm like, yeah, Pannie's a better striker, but Chiasson lands shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It looks stupid and ugly, and she switches stances a lot and does weird stuff, but she lands on the feet because she's so awkward, and she also is a good wrestler.
Yeah.
Like, she can wrestle, and she's big.
In fights like this, when it's 2 people to where I just really don't know who to pick, I put a lot of weight into just their overall record at that point. So that's why I got Macy.
Is 8-3 better than 16-7?
Well, it's more about the losses are bigger than the wins for me.
I think, Pannie's, the big problem with her is really, for me, her last fight. She got taken down 3 times, once a round, and couldn't get up.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And I think Macy can do that same thing to her.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably not, she might not be as good as Caitlin Vieira, but I think it's just kind of
That reach,
same
and
strategy.
That length is going to be a fucking problem.
Pannie's. I like Pannie, but she's She's there to be hit on the
You like
feet.
panties?
She's a little stiff on the feet too. Odds, yep, -170 Macy, +145 Pannie. I'm going.
She's been getting bet on.
I'm going Macy decision. Just wrestle fuck.
Yeah, I think
Yep,
everybody in the world.
Same.
Whoa.
Damn near even.
494 votes. Pannie actually has 51%.
Have we ever seen one that close?
I don't know.
That's pretty damn close.
On this card tonight. Last weekend you weren't here, but there was some close ones on there too. Yeah, I'm going Macy decision.
Yep.
Next.
She's a big old gal.
Yeah.
Like, she's tall, long as shit.
Taller than me.
All right, this is probably the one that we're talking about that I'm the most excited about.
Yeah, this is going to be a little fun one.
Christian Rodriguez versus Isaac Dulgarian.
Midwest chop.
Christian C-Rod Rodriguez, 10-1, coming off of 3 wins in a row against some guys.
Some guys, huh?
Rosas and Simon being the two that I'm referring
One was a
to.
boy.
Fighting out of Milwaukee, 26 years old, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Isaac the Midwest Choppa Dulgarian, 6-0. Fighting out of Kansas City, 27 years old, 5 feet 7 inches tall. This is straight up punishment for Christian Rodriguez.
Yep.
He missed weight twice in a row at 135, still won both of them. They make him go to 145 and they give him a 6-0 just straight wrestler.
Yeah.
Like that nobody knows.
But C-Rod over there, his wrestling's not terrible.
No, he can
I
wrestle.
mean,
too.
he manhandled Rosas.
Yeah.
And Rosas, like, that's his whole game, is getting you to the ground and subbing you.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not, some D1 wrestler or anything like that, but
C-Rod is typically a bantamweight.
Yeah, he's been at bantamweight, but he missed weight twice.
he
Now
likes
he's
to.
just being forced to a featherweight.
I think they made him.
Yeah, they're like,
They kind of
not-
did that
not
to
only-
Kelvin.
Not only did he miss weight twice, but he missed weight twice and beat their little young superstars.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like
Cameron
they're
Simon.
like, "Fuck you, we're 6-0 Dulgarian."
I love Simon.
oh man, that canceled bout against Garen Armfield. I would have liked to see that one.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good one.
Christian Rodriguez. I'm really impressed with this guy. Honestly, like aside weight issue aside, like actual skill,
No,
he's fucking good.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah.
Dulgarian, he's 6-0, and yeah, he laid out. I guess ground and pound, but round 1 in his UFC debut against Francis Marshall. But aside from that, it's TJ Britton, the 6'4" featherweight that he's fought in Springfield before and shit.
Mhm.
Huge, weird guy, journeyman. And then it's 1-1, 2-3, 0-0, 2-2.
He's got some arm triangles in there.
He looked good against Francis Marshall. Like he beat the shit out of him. But I just don't think I'm seeing him getting by Rodriguez that easy and getting these takedowns that easy.
Rodriguez has got some experience, I think.
It's probably be a war of attrition when all
And
said
it's shown
and
that Dulgarian is a slight favorite, but Tapology thinks Rodriguez is going to take it.
Who's going to get tired first?
Yeah, I mean the odds. Where's that? -124 Dulgarian.
That's been
on
up
Bet
and down
Online.
all over the place.
Yeah, that's up down. +104 C-Rod. I mean, I you'd think which Dulgarian might have like a strength advantage because he is like a fucking physical specimen, but height wise, although Rodriguez is going up, they're the same height.
Mhm.
And they're damn near the same age. I mean, 26, 27. Dulgarian's super sharp with the hands and has good takedown D. Like, and although Rosas took him down, he can get up, like up, down, up, down. He can get up multiple times in a fight and not get tired.
That one's going to be a fun one.
I think it's gonna be close, but
Taking Midwest Choppa. Decision.
C-Rod, baby.
I'm going
C-Rod.
I'm going C-Rod. I guess I probably should go decision, but I don't know, man. I really like Rodriguez's striking a lot.
What you think?
I mean, he pieced up Cameron Simon.
Yeah. And Simon can strike.
Yeah. 549 votes, 74% Rodriguez, 88% decision. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna go KO TKO.
I'm going to go with the undefeated guy who can make weight.
Christian shouldn't miss weight, up 10 pounds, but we'll see.
You'd think, fuck. But
Chad?
I'm going C-Rod, and I might join you out there on that limb there, Johnny.
TKO.
I mean, it's hard to tell with a guy like Dulgarian. Like he may be fucking the next coming of Max Holloway with the durability, or he may not be that durable. He's just ran over everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Only a couple people that are that durable.
I like C-Rod and his
just more complete.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Complete, his striking, and he's got the experience there. He's had a few fights now, and
he's getting wrestled.
And he's gone. The distance in all of them. So
let's go for the Kansas, Missouri boy.
Yeah, I mean, I like Dulgarian. I think our buddy Micah, I'm pretty sure, is pretty close buddies with him. So it's hard for me to pick against him, but
you are.
Yeah. Anything else?
Oh.
That'll be a fun one.
All right. I was gonna say speaking of fun ones, but we'll see.
I don't know.
Might be one-way traffic.
Snooze fest the entire time. Every one of his fights almost.
Kennedy and Nzechukwu versus Ovince St. Preux. Kennedy, the African Savage, Nzechukwu, 12-4, coming off a knockout loss, maybe an early stoppage against Dustin Jacoby. Originally from Nigeria, fighting out of Dallas, 31 years old, 6'5". Ovince OSP St. Preux, 26-17, coming off of I'm pretty sure it was like 50-second knockout loss to Felipe Leans, originally from Haiti. I didn't know that. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, 40 years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Fucking 40.
OSP is just collecting checks.
Yeah,
100%.
He doesn't want to be there anymore.
He's going to lose by decision.
His last win, I mean, only 2 fights ago, but it's Shogun in 2022.
Which that's a murder.
And it's a split.
22?
I mean, definitely wouldn't say murder. I mean, OSP should beat him.
Yeah, but Shogun ended his career really, really well, just like Glover did.
Did he?
Wasn't he just fucking people up last year? No.
I mean,
3 losses ended his career.
Yeah, Paul Craig.
I mean, either way though, OSP in 2022 should beat Shogun by more than a split, probably.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I thought Shogun still looked good. I guess it was just because of how old he was, Expected him to be shittier.
Aside from that, I mean, it's literally been 49-second knockout loss, 2.5-minute knockout loss to Tanner Boser, which that's a bad look. I mean, Tanner Boser doesn't knock anybody out. And then 3.5-minute knockout against Jamal Hill back in 2020 where he missed weight. But
well, never mind.
He just doesn't want to be there.
Yeah. And the bad guy from Scooby-Doo, Nzechukwu, is going to knock him out.
Can we call Kennedy Chinny at this point? I feel like we can.
Chinny?
Yes.
The last couple fights, he's gotten stunned, and I mean, with not real huge punches, like a jab.
Yeah. But
really wanted Kudalaba to win that.
Yeah, he's bigger. He's younger. He's just more dangerous. I mean, he's good with the chokes, and he can knock people out too. Like, I just don't see how OSP gets this one done, honestly.
Same.
Yeah.
Kennedy minus 500.
It's a lot.
Yeah, plus 375 OSP. This is Kennedy get back on track fight. He lost to Jacoby. Now it's time to get a win.
Here's a freebie.
Tapology, 588 votes, 95% Kennedy, 91% KO TKO. That's.
I'll take a check by. I don't know, man.
So I might go sub, just like hurt him and choke him out.
I want to say TKO, but part of me also, it's like, OSP is very durable, and he's been in there with John Jones and likes of some pretty amazing people. He's proven his toughness. So I want to lean. He's going to just get an ass whooping and decision win.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm gonna go Kennedy knockout.
Yeah, same.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
But yeah, I mean, as uninterested as he looks in there, he at least is half decent at not getting hit, like clean. So he may be able to avoid it for 3 rounds. But anything else there?
No.
That should be OSP's last fight, honestly.
Probably.
40 years old.
Yeah, dude, he's 40.
And we'll see how many withdrawals from the UFC bank he needs to make. Or I guess I wish there was a website where we could go look at how many fights are left on their contract.
That'd be cool.
Everybody's contract.
That would be convenient.
Because
Get on a Tapology.
Whenever if this is his last one, they're not resigning him.
No way.
He may have 2 left. I don't know, but whenever the last one is, he's gone.
Yeah,
they're not bringing him back. Like I don't know, he could win, and I don't think they're gonna bring him back because he doesn't really do anything for the company.
It's his layoffs are too long. He's not gonna fight for a belt.
And he's not. They're not gonna be able to like put him in a main event in some random Apex card.
Yeah, like dude, you're trying to collect checks, but we're not gonna pay you for putting on shitty fights.
Right. All right, co-main event: Bryan battle versus Ange Loosa. Bryan Pooh Bear battle. 10-2, coming off of 2 wins in a row. Fighting out of Charlotte, North Carolina, 29 years old, 6 feet 1 inches tall. Ange, the last ninja, Loosa. 10-3, coming off 2 wins in a row. Fighting out of Switzerland.
You train with old No Time?
Yeah, maybe, because he actually does train at Killcliff, and I think that's where Uzumir trains too. 29 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall. Ange Loosa, to me, seems like a guy that like doesn't like he's physically like in great shape, but he doesn't seem like a guy that is like super like natural fighter, like naturally good at striking, naturally good at wrestling. But the commentary his last 2 fights have talked about how Michael Chandler told him that like this guy he works fucking hard, and he's been like working on his wrestling a ton apparently, and like getting way better at it. So
yeah, he's a freak of nature though.
I mean, he put some wrestling on AJ Fletcher and Reese McKee's last 2, but Bryan Battle's another guy that's just dangerous. Like he can kind of finish you from anywhere. He's fucking huge.
Madalena beat him.
Yeah, Contender Series. They give him Jack Della, unfortunately, but. Battle, I mean, the AJ Fletcher one, Chad, me and you were on Fletcher, I think. And Bryan, he kind of pulled a Meerschaert OSP in the first round and was just half asleep. Like, didn't do anything in the first round. And then the second round was like, okay, I'm going to take him down and put him to sleep. So, I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? Because this is a tough one for me.
I got Battle.
This one is a little tough. I don't know. That fucking huge dude in Angelusa. I mean, odds aren't crazy.
Angelusa is just kind of, again, he kind of seems like he's just decent at everything. Like he I mean, what was I think the Reese McKee one, his last one, he got fucked up in the 3rd round and like barely survived and won a decision. But yeah, minus 150 Bryan Battle. Plus 130 Angelusa. Yep. Probably going to go Battle also.
It's probably a smart bet.
That's what I would do.
Battle has 5 of his 10 wins are subs. Angelusa, he had never been subbed. All 3 of his losses are decisions.
I think it's going to be a decision.
I guess I'll go Battle decision officially.
I'm going to go out here on a real skinny limb here, and I'm going to go with Angelusa.
I mean, it's not... I feel like there's probably... Considering the odds are minus 130, there's probably quite a few other people that are liking him too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with him, and...
maybe not.
It's probably going to be just safe. I'm probably going to go by decision.
If he gets the wrestling going, he can. Because, I mean, Bryan Battle statistically has terrible takedown D.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with.
Now, it's literally 45% takedown D. Now, a big part of that is he fought that Renat Fakardinov guy. He went 7 for 9 on takedowns in that fight. Yeah. So I think that's kind of skewing the numbers a little bit.
Pretty good.
But 45% takedown D, I could see Angelusa wanting to wrestle at least.
Battle's dangerous, but his nickname's Pooh Bear. So
552 votes, 86% Battle, 72% by decision. Yeah. I've been counting him out a lot, and kind of the whole world has, because he was the last pick on Tough, and then he won.
Yeah.
And then he's just, I've kind of picked against him every fight, and you're still picking against him, but
Guys like that.
He might.
end up
Hey,
going
he
to the
proves
top,
me wrong
bro.
again. Hey, I
Guys
saw I don't like Battle. Just
yeah.
Stipe has that same fucking.
I mean, he fucking
Story.
finishes people when he wins.
Oh, yeah.
For the most part. But yep, battle, Ange Loosa.
yeah,
Battle decision.
Angelusa. He's the last ninja.
Main event.
Excited for this one.
It's
Like
a-
both these guys.
It's a big one, literally.
Big one.
Tuivasa, Marcin Tybura, Bam Bam Tuivasa, 15-6, coming off of 3 losses in a row
Hate
against
that.
guys you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Volkov, Pavlovich,
Some killers.
Cyril
None
Gane.
of them are that good, honestly.
Fighting out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Isn't he from Perth? I thought. Maybe not.
Shit, I don't know, man.
I thought that was Volkanovski.
I don't know. I don't know shit about geography over there. 31 years old, 6 feet 2 inches tall. Marcin, his worst nickname. Tybura.
Yeah.
Tiber.
Like, I guess that maybe means something in Polish. I don't know,
I
but
thought we looked it up. I
We
thought
did
it
a
was
while
like
back.
Lord.
I can't remember.
Was it like a lord or something?
Lord, I
If
don't
I
know.
had my notebook, I could probably show you.
24-8, coming off of a nasty loss to Tom Aspinall.
Who?
Fighting out of Poland, 38 years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall.
I don't know. I like both these guys a lot. They're both huge heavy hitters, and they both have fought a lot of really, really good guys. Got a sweet spot for my Polish fighters, but I got Ty. I'm biased on this.
Yeah,
I could see Tybura knocking him out.
I think this is a get right for
Decision.
Ty.
I think.
Get him back in the win column.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, Ty. That's in Russian. I don't know. I don't want to do this right now, but the tricky thing in this one is that like Ty's had really big problems with guys that he can't hit, like that are like mobile, like Cyril Gane, they good footwork and shit. And Tybura, I mean, probably his best attribute is his mobility. Like he moves a lot, but I just
Ty
don't
fights a
see.
lot like Mark Hunt.
I don't see how Tybura hits Ty with the type of shit that he gets finished by recently.
Yeah.
Like Tybura does not hit that hard for a heavyweight,
No.
and he's fucking. He leans in with his punches a lot, and his huge ass body is so big that he takes him forever to like pull his body back. So he's just right there to be.
Also, it's going to be Ty's birthday weekend.
Oh really?
Yeah.
31. Same.
I think Ty's gonna have to like cut him off, and like which they're in the small cage, so it'll be easier. But he's gonna have to chase him around quite a bit. But I personally think Ty's gonna find him
I do too.
and hurt him.
I think Ty realizes how important this win is.
And he's been on a little bit of a layoff, hasn't it?
Tybura.
No, Ty.
No, he fought not that long ago.
What's 9 August
He fought in
or
Florida.
September 23 on the Izzy Strickland card.
Right.
Yeah.
Florida. That one was in Miami, wasn't it?
No, I think that was in Australia.
Oh, it was. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah. But now Ty again, it's against Volkov, Pavlovich, Gane, but I do worry about his durability a little bit. Like he takes a lot of damage.
Mhm.
Ty?
Yeah,
Well,
But-
I mean, those last 3 fights. I mean,
The 3 best in the world.
I know.
Killers,
but
right.
like you can only do that for so long.
True.
Most people. But again, Tybura is just not that guy. Like he doesn't. I don't know. He just he's almost like his body moves so weird that he like can't physically throw punches that hard. Like
Yeah. This fight is going to really narrow down. It's going to end up being who comes back better after a loss.
This is.
Yeah.
I truly believe this is a get right fight for Ty, just to get him back in the win column, get him back in.
He's crowd favorite, dude.
I'm a
Everybody
little
loves him.
surprised by the odds. I actually thought Ty would be wider than this, minus 130.
I mean, Tybura's legit, dude. I've always liked the guy. He's fucking
He just
good.
his wins aren't against really like
Cream of the crop.
the big guys. It's the only time he's ever gotten opportunities against them, he's lost. But I guess you could kind of say the same thing about Ty. But Tapology, 604 votes, 76% tie. 98.2 of those votes are KO TKO.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with. I mean,
Me too.
it might take him a while to reel in Tybura because he's going to be moving a lot. But Tybura's big ass head and body is just right there.
Yeah,
for Ty
he
to
tends
kill.
to just get. And sometimes he's not like he Tybura is pretty tough because some of the shots he wears, I'm like, holy shit, how did that not knock you down? But then the next shot,
Yeah,
it's a jab, and
it's just he just doesn't see stuff sometimes. Like, I don't know.
just
He sees
Polish
red,
head.
man.
He's just
He
slow.
knocks you out, dude.
He's slow with he moves his head and his body around and shit, but he's really slow with it. It's almost like it's not always for like a reason. There's not like I'm gonna move my head this way because this punch is coming. It's just like I'm gonna move my head around.
Yeah.
And then he gets clipped with something.
Mm-hmm.
We all going Ty?
Yeah.
Knockout?
I don't think Dylan would agree. I don't think he would pick Ty at all. But yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, no.
Dylan hates Ty.
He
Yeah,
hates
he's-
that.
And he also never picks guys he likes.
No.
It's only for that reason.
Yeah, exactly. He's not biased at all.
No. Zero bias.
Let's have a tiebreaker. What round?
I think it happens in the first.
Second.
I'll go third. Anything else on this whole shit?
No, it's a decent little card. You know,
It's all right.
some bangers in there.
I think the prelims could deliver. Like, I mean, even Odie Osborne's
A lot
fun.
of girl fights.
That Kulabau fight's going to be a good one.
Cool about. I don't know much about Danny Silva,
To be
but
honest, I think there's going to be a lot of decisions on this card overall.
it's possible. A lot of smaller weight classes too. Even the guys.
Yeah.
There's literally we got bantamweight, strawweight, featherweight, lightweight, flyweight, bantamweight, lightweight, middleweight, bantamweight, featherweight, light heavyweight,
A random heavyweight.
welterweight, heavyweight. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun though. It's UFC fights. It's fun.
Yeah.
They're all fun, man.
And a side note: this Toshiomi Kazama is the guy that Garrett Armfield laid out in Singapore,
Yeah.
and
He's got an injury.
he got injured in this. But that was it for him because if he would have lost because he's 0-2, he lost to that other Chinese guy or Japanese guy that everyone likes.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember his name. Blonde hair.
Takanori.
No, not Gomi.
Not that one.
No, he got a bunch of hype right now. Rinya
Yeah,
Nakamura,
that Nakamura.
33 seconds,
Kimura?
and then Garrett knocked him out in 4 minutes. So this would have been it for him if he were to lose, but he's off the card. All right, at HOR Podcast, Instagram, at Hungover Handwrite, TikTok. Like and subscribe.
My Venmo is Seth Steely.
Tell us who you're picking. Tell us if you don't agree with any of our picks.
Call us stupid.
Say something really mean in the comments about
Yeah,
it.
I dare you,
Just
pussy.
make fun of us.
We'll find you. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Later.